Well, hello everybody, it's Conor. We're here on the walk along and we are in Firenze. Shout out to Sammy, an American Leeds fan who stopped me yesterday as I just got in, which was quite staggering. We're in a very busy square here in Florence. Absolutely gorgeous, what a place. If you haven't been here before, make sure you get yourself out here if you can. Too many stylish people for my liking, I'll be honest with you. But some news at last for Leeds United as we just take a little bit of a detour, a little bit of a wander on the walk along. It's quite nice viewing this, isn't it? Jaka Bijol, I've come out to Italy to scout him, to try find him. Udinese centre-back, we've spoken about him on the channel loads of times. Really exciting link, and it looks like potentially Leeds are in talks with his representatives. Good money, good value. 20 million euros is the asking price. 20 million euros is what we're speaking about. 20 million, 15 million quid. Don't mind it whatsoever. Think it's achievable. Think he pairs well in the back two, whether or not it's Pascal or whether or not it's Joe. He's played in the back three before as well. It's something for me that Leeds United can do and really solidify at the back and improve, 100% improve. You're looking at that per player, looking at Max Ferber. Does Jaka improve him? Of course he does. Then you're looking at Pascal. Is he going to go for PSR reasons? I think we're all potentially thinking that he might at some stage. Hopefully not, but you've got a pair in there which can go on. Massive sell-on value. If it's Joe, if it's Jaka, if it's Jaka, if it's Pascal, you've got mass sell-on value. He's only a young lad. Huge in the Slovenian setup in terms of getting them to international competitions. And for me, it makes complete sense. So that one, I'm a massive fan of. Now, the next one, by the way, I know a lot of you will be asking, where's the missus? She's in. We've actually found a Rudy's. There's a Rudy's, everybody. If you know Rudy's, everywhere. And there's another one here as well, but it's spelt with an I, very Italian. So, next one as well, which I didn't expect. Muniz, Fulham. Now, this one is one of which came out, and this is what I'm saying, a lot of you guys are bang on the money. When you've been talking about Leeds United doing something which is a bit off the cuff. Hammers fan here, look. West Ham. A little bit off the cuff. Someone like Muniz at Fulham is definitely there in terms of someone who I didn't expect, but someone who we should be going for. I mean, what an addition that would be. Physical. Once again, athletic, gets himself between defenders really well. I keep mentioning several times when we've spoken about Beto, when we've spoken about that type of striker, being able to facilitate our little men in and around the offensive part of the pitch. He holds the ball up well. He's a brute. He's someone who I think when given minutes, he'll do really, really well. And I think that'd be a top signing for Leeds United. And I love that. I absolutely love that. If they're our first two signings, tick box, baby. That is two very, very good additions in my opinion. When it comes to Jaka, when it comes to Muniz, there is a lot of value for money there as well. I think you'll get us goals. I think you'd at least look at 10. What did Delap get us? Get at Ipswich, I should say, 11 goals last season. I think that player, with the right players dotted in and around him, Premier League additions, is really good moves from the 49ers, and I think it works. So, there's been a few other rumours on the mill as well, but these are a little bit more consolidation. These are a little bit more confirmation, which is kind of what we need when we've been on these. It feels like apparently when it comes to Get Italian News, they've been reporting that it's going to be a little bit more of discussion between Bijol and Leeds and his representatives. Roma and AC Milan are in the conversation as well, which is a little bit annoying, but apparently people close to Jaka Bijol have said and stated that he wants to play in English football. He wants to play in the Premier League, which is a big tick point, and why the Premier League is so important for Leeds United to be part of, because a lot of these players, a lot of these profiles want to play in the top division. Muniz, for me, he's the type of player, hold-up wise, who really gets, as I've mentioned before, your technical players in and around proceedings, which is big for Leeds United. Because I think stylistically, there's going to be so many times this season in particular where Leeds are having to get out. We're having to get out of the defensive block. And if we do play a low block, if the manager can adapt in certain games, which I feel like there's been too many teams who haven't adapted in games in the past 2 seasons. This is why I mention it consistently about teams not adapting well enough to the Premier League. And I actually think the centre forward is a big part of that, a huge part of that. If you look at Carlton Morris, Bijol at Luton, you look at Southampton, Adam Armstrong, Unachu, Cameron Archer. You look at when Sheffield United came up, Iliman Ndiaye been taken off him, and I know he's a little bit more of a number 10. But these offensive players who can hold the ball up and can get in and around the number 9, or be that number 9, be that focal point. You know, you even look at Burnley. I mean, who for Burnley when they came up in that company side was your out and out number 9? Unsure is the word. Lyle Foster. It's not what. So I believe that front man is so important to surviving, so important to building as well. So I think, yeah, Muniz for me is a goer. I think when you look at that and you look at how Leeds will be able to get out, I think the interesting one is Solomon. It keeps going. Rumours again today. It's going hot and then it's going cold. Spurs Web are reporting this morning that apparently they'll be getting him back, and it's looking a little bit more likely that Spurs are going to be regaining Manor Solomon. That's fine for me. I don't mind. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't want to go absolutely hell for leather for Manor Solomon. I think for the right price it makes sense. But the profiles that we're going for and actually linked with, it feels like, and it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Local Udinese reporters from their side or their websites are now reporting that it's a little bit more likely when it comes to Leeds, and Leeds being able to go to a certain price for Jaka. And then Muniz, as I keep saying, I know I keep mentioning his name. Look at this, by the way. Wow. Imagine leaving this sort of country to come to Leeds. To come to Leeds. I mean, we've got a lot, haven't we? Town Hall's had a lot done to it. So yeah, no, it's I think really good rumours, and we should be really positive after that for me, because I think some of the links that we've seen we weren't happy with, and it's completely understandable, because some of the links for me were a little bit, you know, not inspiring at all. We've been talking about Decore a lot, and it still might happen. We're talking about Decore a lot, Suchek. I don't mind it. But when you're looking at Muniz and you're looking at Jaka Bijol, and it's effectively confirmed in that stance, he's apparently one of a few transfer targets when it comes to Leeds United. So are we going to press that button? We'll have to wait and see. But him actually given a full spell, a full season as your number 9, I think he's proven at Fulham. You can do it. He can do it for me. Popped up with big goals. And yeah, that style of strike is massive. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, everybody. Let us know what you think of Florence and Firenze. Busy, but it's beautiful. Guys, Conor McGilligan, I'm going to go and get a pizza slice, and I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow with a little bit of an update. See you in a bit.